Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Jesse Laval, and today we're going to be talking about what it's been like to make videos for my YouTube channel using the R6 and the RP. Now, a lot of people have questions about what it's like to use the RP as a B cam to the footage from the R6. A lot of people have talked about how there's a difference in the color that's captured out of the R6 footage in comparison to a lot of the older sensors that Canon has made. Mainly, people complain that it captures things warmer than their older sensors do. Now, I have to say there is a difference in the color that's captured out of the R6 for sure. It's slightly warmer, but I don't find it to be a bad thing, and I do find that a lot of photographers tend to really exaggerate when there's issues, even if it's a very small thing. And that's what I do find. It's a small difference, not a huge difference. Nothing that can't be overcome in post-production, right? Not a big deal, but it is there. It's something you want to be aware of. The RP may capture colors just slightly cooler than the R6 does, but that being said, there are some techniques that you can implement that will mitigate those issues. Now, what I've chose to do in this video is I'm shooting, not in 4K, but 1080p, not use C-Log with my R6. So I'm shooting with 8-bit footage, and I'm shooting with a neutral profile, and I've taken control of the white balance manually. I've got the white balance set to 4200 on the R6 and 4200 on the RP. As long as you make sure that all of these settings are the same, you're going to notice that the footage comes out very, very similar out of both cameras. Maybe a small amount of tweaking in post will be required. Mainly just a small tweak to the warmth. Might need to make one of them a little cooler or one of them a little warmer, but it's not a big difference and it won't take more than a second to do. If you do choose to shoot with C-Log, there's going to be a bigger difference in the shift in white balance there. For some reason, when I shoot in either 8-bit footage or C-Log 3, there's a pretty dramatic difference in the way the white balance shifts with the magentas and the greens. So there's going to be more color correction that's going to be required, obviously, when you shoot in C-Log. I mean, it's going to be beyond just applying some kind of a correction LUT. You're then going to need to kind of match up the colors manually with your eye in post, which takes a little bit of time, but is totally doable. But that being said, like I said, if I don't shoot a scene where I need increased dynamic range, which is most of the scenes that I shoot, I can shoot with 8-bit footage, neutral profile, and manual control of my white balance, and the footages are going to come out very, very similar out of the RP and the R6. I've had no issues with it whatsoever. What do you guys think? We've got the R6 here running with the RF 35mm 1.8 lens, and we've got the RP running here with the RF 50mm 1.8 lens. Again, I have 4200 Kelvin, the neutral profile. Both of these cameras are shooting 8-bit footage. Now, like I said, you could choose to shoot in C-Log with the R6, but that is not an option on the RP. The RP does not have 10-bit footage. It does not have C-Log. You can load a C-Log profile into your picture profiles, but I found that it's not worth it, and I don't do it anymore. So that being said, if you do choose to use the C-Log profile with your R6, there will be more color correction that will be required, but it still won't be a major issue. It'll still be totally doable. You'll still be able to take advantage of the absolute best footage that the R6 can capture and match it up with your RP if you want to use it as a B cam. It's not going to be a problem. Like I said, there is some merit to people complaining about the color shift from the R6 sensor. It is different, but I don't find it to be as big of a problem as people make it out to be. You can overcome it with some techniques. You can really mitigate the issues by, again, maybe handicapping the footage a little bit on your R6 by dumbing it down more to like how your RP shoots, but for 9 out of 10 things that I shoot, it's fine for me. It'll probably be fine for the majority of people. Anyway, guys, I hope this answers your questions about the color changes between using an R6 and an RP sensor. If you think this video helped you in any way, think about going below, subscribing, clicking the notification bell, and I'll see you on my next video.